back. I sort of vanished again. The real life story times, the ones that you don't tell on the internet, the ones that just mess with your mind. Real life happens. My apologies, this seems to be a regular occurrence on my channel, which is something that I really have become adamant on changing. There's so much that I haven't shared with this channel, I find, not only over the past few weeks but over the past few months. I feel like I've touched a little bit on it, you know, with spirituality videos and the heart-to-hearts I've had with you guys here and there, but I feel as though I've still been kind of distant in a way. Whereas on Instagram I seem to be a lot more hands-on. I'm pretty much uploading to Instagram on a daily basis. Also, a lot of you guys tend to be like, hey, where's Athena? Go to my Instagram, I can guarantee pretty much every other post is Athena on there. Already rambling. It's time to articulate yourself, Jess. When I don't film for a while, I just kind of fall out of this way of thinking. Bipolar disorder and ADHD together. Walking disaster over here. Or not, maybe. I can just embrace it, you know? Fuck yeah, walking disaster, baby. So since I've been gone, why do I feel like I'm inserting myself into a Kelly Clarkson song right now? What just happened? That was not me singing properly, by the way. Let's just ignore what just happened. Let's just ignore it. Some of the things that I've gone through recently have really just kind of made me feel a bit shitty about things. And like I said, when I go away for a while, I develop like video anxiety. Like sitting here, it's like my confidence is just like minute and I feel as though it's really difficult for me to speak. So recently, a lot of things that could have gone to shit went to shit, and a lot of things that I was hoping would go well also went to shit. Recently I turned 25, that also went to shit. Athena turned 2 on the 2nd of July. I still can't believe that Athena is 2 years old now. It absolutely blows my mind, and Athena had a really awesome day, so that makes me happy. That's my priority, really, to be honest. I'm much more satisfied that Athena had a better birthday than I did. I got 2 new lights. I'll leave the link to the lights in the down bar if you are interested, but I am also using them in combination with a ring light, and it's one of those ones that's got loads of little tiny lights in it, basically. I used to have one which was just like one light, but now this one has like tons of lights. Literally, like this ring light is the queen of lights. It's lightception, basically. Box here, a box here, and now a ring light. But I need to kind of set this up in a way where it's not blinding the shit out of me, because this is either going to be something I have to get really used to, or I may have to start wearing my glasses in my YouTube videos. That is something I am contemplating doing so that my eyes are not squinty all the time. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I squint a lot in my YouTube videos. My eyes are a lot bigger in my selfies because I'm not being blinded, basically. And that's the secret to my Instagram selfies versus YouTube video, yo. And Clarendon. I think it's called Clarendon. That Instagram filter, I love that Instagram filter, the cool toned Instagram filter. I pretty much stick that on everything. So I've sort of found myself in a rut recently, mainly because of my bipolar, and it fluctuates in a way where I'll get really motivated. I'll have all of my ideas and have all of my energy, and then things will happen in real life to kind of kick me off the train of just productivity. Moderately annoying, but it's just kind of the way that it is. I am either incredibly focused or incredibly unfocused in a way where it is borderline debilitating. Like seriously, it is very frustrating to me, because if I'm sat there and I want to video edit, it's really annoying if I can't concentrate on actually video editing itself. And it's also really annoying if I've got a list of things that I want to do and I'm trying to get them done and I can't focus on getting them done. But yeah, I'll end up in a mood where I can do like 4 things at once, and all of a sudden I'm thinking to myself, how the hell have I just glossed that radiator, painted the sideboard, done the washing, washed the dishes. Sometimes I wonder how I do like a day's worth of cleaning within 45 minutes, but I can't edit a 10-minute video. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating for me. I found myself really torn between 2 different frames of mind, and one of them is incredibly just productive and on the ball and just very clear and everything is precise, and the other one is just very muddy, and it's this dirty ingrained kind of window where I'm trying to see through it and see where I'm driving, but I can't quite see where I'm driving. I know where I've got to go roughly, but my Google Maps isn't working on my phone, and the window's like foggy as fuck, and it's just dirty, and the car I'm driving is really slow, and it's as if I've been driving this really dirty, horrible, manky car. All of a sudden somebody's stopped the car and been like, hey you, and I've been like, oh hi, and this person's been like, we've got to sort this out now, let's have a talk, me and you. And it's a metaphorical person, by the way. Let's call this an experience disguised as a person. The metaphorical car has stopped, stopped and I have got out of the car, splashed in a few puddles and kind of sort of had a bit of a realisation and a reality check. Probably lost you guys now. Let me know if you guys have ever had that. I've come up with this concoction recently, this metaphorical concoction of shit, I'm gonna call it. In my mind, it's like a potion of anxiety because so much shit stuff has happened to me in my life. Sometimes if something good happens or I work really hard for something and then I've got it in my hands, I still struggle to kind of accept that almost. I want to use an example of how weird my train of thought has been. Okay, so it's kind of like I'm either manic or I'm kind of in between and it's a little bit uncomfortable, or I'm going down, it's hard to explain, or I'm just down and depressed basically. What I find is I sometimes get stuck in this uncomfortable middle, and it's like when my mood is transitioning and it's just kind of like this horrible twisty feeling, and I don't know whether or not I'm kind of like, you know, going to be very positive and happy and feeling great and everything's all right, or if something's going to bring me down and make me feel very anxious. And all of a sudden I start to get incredibly anxious about everything, to the point where I'll become anxious about ridiculous things. Recently it seems that I've been having panic attacks over things that should make me happy, and I know that sounds crazy, but I've had some really stressful things happen to me recently in my life and some really horrible things going on that have really altered my mindset for the worse in ways, in a way where it's only kind of plaguing me, it's not affecting anybody else, in a way where, for example, here we have my new laptop. It's in its bag. This laptop I have had to save up for, and it has also been a journey and a half to get this laptop, because the laptop I'm currently using I've had for a very long time. Literally, it's one of the older models of the MacBook Pros, and it was very emotional for me to buy this. And it's funny because when I bought it contactless. And can I just say something that's really crazy, by the way? When you buy something contactless that costs a lot of money, it feels ridiculous because literally you're moving your plastic card onto something and then within a second a lot of money is just gone from your bank account, and that in itself is actually terrifying. I really want to use an example of how much I've procrastinated in a way where it's very weird. Basically, any other person, if they've saved up for something and they finally got the right amount of money, you know, to buy it, and it just happens to be around the birthday and blah 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 blah, they would buy it for themselves for their metaphorical birthday or whatever. They'd get home and be so excited to open it because they've been waiting for this thing for so long. They get home, they open it, and it's like, woohoo, I'm so happy. I have had this laptop in its bag for a month. Words cannot describe what this means to me, because one of the reasons I've not been able to upload anywhere near as much as I used to is because over time, like anybody else that has a MacBook will tell you that MacBooks, they just tend to clog the fuck up. So you really should get an external hard drive if you have a MacBook Pro or a MacBook, or you know, any kind of Mac that doesn't have a ridiculously large hard drive that you've not inserted in there yourself. Get an external hard drive, it'll keep your Mac so much more cleaner, because if you're doing video, you will clog that motherfucker up in no time. I've had to use this laptop tray, which is actually a laptop fan, and I put my laptop on top of it and I plug in this USB fan and it just circulates underneath my MacBook. That is the extent of the health of my current laptop that I am using. I think it's the MacBook 2011 or 2010, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. What I'm trying to say is it has been hell trying to edit videos on Final Cut Pro on the MacBook I am currently using, and I still have not got round to opening it, and I don't know why. I've had this anxiety over opening something. I think that people forget that money is a real thing, and it's not something that, unless you are incredibly successful, you can just throw about. So for me to be able to spend this amount of money on a laptop, it's really weird for me to explain this. You can imagine how excited I was to save up to finally rectify the situation and get myself a new MacBook. It wasn't a light-hearted decision to make, because I can't reiterate enough how expensive Macs are, and I wouldn't just go about and buy something like this off a whim unless I kind of thought about it good and hard, because it's a lot of money to spend, I think, on a computer, especially because when you think about it, the price of this laptop, I could have put that towards a car. So yeah, moving along. I have procrastinated for ages opening this laptop. I think that a part of me didn't want to open this laptop until my birthday had passed, and it's the 9th of August and my birthday was on the 1st of August, so we're 9 days overdue, and I feel like I really need to open it. Bought a MacBook before, it's not my first time buying a MacBook or anything like that, but I think it's just purely the fact that you become much more aware of money when you are a parent. Also, when you are tested financially, everything is expensive. Money everywhere. Unless you're loaded, money is not an easy thing, is it really, that you don't have to worry about? Unless you're Kylie Jenner, all Kylie Jenner does is blink pretty much and money falls out of her eyelashes. So unless you're Kylie Jenner, money is harder to come by. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but the anxiety that I've got is just overwhelming, and it's weird because I bought the laptop already. The money has already left my account, got it right in front of me. So I figured that I would make it a little bit of a unboxing between me and you guys. This laptop is going to make it so much more easier for me to edit my videos. This laptop is going to make everything so much more easier in a way where I'm going to be able to actually have a video schedule and start uploading more regularly. Finally, the time has come. You'd think that I would have opened this already and I've not, but as you can see, it's still in its packaging, literally. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I think it's just purely for the fact that once this laptop is open, I have no excuses left. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now I've just got to try and get into it. I literally feel like I'm losing my MacBook virginity all over again, but I think it's because I've not owned a 15-inch MacBook Pro like ever, and it's been my dream for the longest time. It's happened. It's happened. It's off. Whew. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I feel like I need to christen the MacBook Pro. Right now, this is the closest I'm getting to like the silver YouTube play button. This is my giant MacBook play button. Oh my gosh. And now the moment when I turn it on for the first time. The other laptop is called Jeffrey. So what we're gonna call this laptop. Why did I wait so long? Why did I wait so long to open this? I am crazy. Oh yeah, let's get this party started. Yep, my internet is called Pondo 5G. Why did I wait so long to do this? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Yep, it's 10:39 at night. It's so weird, it doesn't feel like it's my laptop. It feels like I've stolen somebody else's laptop just because I'm so used to seeing my own customized down bar with like Final Cut Pro and everything, and it's just like, I don't know why it feels so surreal to finally have the laptop with the speakers on the side and a decent sized screen because I'm pretty blind, guys. I'm wearing glasses a lot of the time when I'm video editing because my eyes are not that great. Now to destroy the beautifulness. These chargers are a pain in the arse, literally. It's one thing that I wish they would redesign. I always end up having to buy a dupe for this on Amazon because they always end up breaking in the end, no matter what. No matter what. I suppose a little bit better, the design, but still relatively similar to the last one. I want to know if anybody else does this. Leave the packaging on for longer than you should, like for as long as you basically can, to the point where it'll be falling off. Well, the last time I bought a Mac, it didn't come with a little protective bit of plastic at the end of the charger, so I guess that is an improvement. I take it back. I take back what I said about the charger. That is a slight improvement. Woohoo! I got a little protective cloth to clean it with. I am so impressed by the littlest of things. I think that's so thoughtful. To be fair, for the price it costs, you should get one of these. You should get 10 of these. You're slacking. I can go from being grateful to damn right ungrateful in 10 seconds. Just kidding. I think I'm gonna leave this to charge now for a bit because golden rule, new laptops. Before you start getting all crazy and using them, let them charge for a bit, you know? It's like a new baby, you gotta let the baby rest. You gotta breastfeed the MacBook, leave it for a couple of hours, come to double check that the MacBook is still breathing, you know, and then slowly introduce the MacBook into the world. Definitely taking this way too far. Probably going to upload a little montage of Athena's birthday, and I'm also trying to figure out a way in which I can start incorporating vlogging on my channel because I do want to incorporate Athena more. I figured that if I didn't get myself in front of a camera soon, I would probably just forget entirely how to YouTube. If you can forget how to YouTube, I probably sort of forgot how to YouTube already. And now I'm back trying again. Another thing that I've been really needing to do is dye my hair. I was supposed to dye my hair about 2 months ago, maybe even 3 months ago now, and literally everything that could come in the way of me dyeing my hair has come in the way of me dyeing my hair, and I don't even know how, to be honest, because it just seems to be that I go to dye my hair, something happens, or I'm needed somewhere, or Athena, more Athena related things. It just seems that I haven't found the right time time and inspiration and motivation combination. What I want to do with my hair requires patience, but also requires my entire focus. I currently have a big box of hair dye here from Arctic Fox, and I just want to say straight away, thank you so much to Arctic Fox for sending me all this hair dye, because literally I was talking to them a couple of months ago, and they're really lovely, by the way. Seriously, one of the nicest companies that I have ever spoken to, by the way. I've been meaning to dye my hair with this hair dye for literally the past couple of months, and because everything has just been so crazy, my mind has just been like blah. But I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it really soon, and I mean really, really soon. We're talking this week soon. I have had enough of procrastinating now. I have this big box of hair dye here, and it smells amazing. One thing I want to say as well to Arctic Fox is not only thank you for sending me this hair dye, but literally it smells so good, so good. I haven't opened them yet. Like, they've got little caps at the top, like they've been sealed really, really well, like seriously. And they smell so good. So I just know straight away that it's gonna be one hell of a pleasurable experience dyeing my hair with this hair dye. It's time to dye my hair, so hair dyeing video coming soon. Haven't forgotten all about the spirituality stuff that I spoke about. I wanna make all of the videos that I always wanted to make, and I want to make the videos that I'm passionate about making, and I want to make the videos that you guys want to see, and I also want to make the videos I've been meaning to make, and I also have a lot of ideas for new videos. And YouTube is forever changing, so really with my YouTube channel I just want to be happy about the things that I'm producing, like the things that I'm making. I want to be happy with the content that I'm creating, and I want you guys to be happy with the content that I'm creating. The laptop is open now. Big box of hair dye here. Such a normal hair colour for such a long amount of time. Let's do this. I really hope that this video made sense and wasn't just a lot of rambling nonsense. Oh,